Here. Ha! Yeah, glad to see you again. Not seeing you at all, but nice to be there again. Today's topic is rather interesting, I would say. The topic is about the new dispensation. 2016 there seem to be many changes taking place in the world, and many people are thinking we are sort of nearing the end of the age. Well, I call this old-time thinking. We are not nearing any end of the age. However, the Battle of Armageddon, we were told, would be a battle, a war of nation against nation, or religion against religion, or race against race. These things have always taken place. There was always wars from one nation to another, from one race to another, or against another, and also from one religion against another religion. And today it seems as though the end time war thing will be just that. War against nation, wars against races, and war against religion. However, I'm here to tell you that is not the case. That is definitely not the case. And you know why? The final battle in the year 2016 and 2017 will be a war against the forces of light against the forces of darkness. That means those people who are raising their consciousness against those who refuse to, who still cling to the old way of thinking. Now, believe me, this will become more and more evident as we are heading for 2017. That the war is a war of light against darkness. You are in the light if you accept the capabilities, if you accept the characteristics of a person of the light. A person of the light is someone who has a new way of thinking about things. And one of the things that are going to become so important in our lives is the following. It is your ability, your capability to show love and compassion. When you can show love and compassion, you are heading towards the light. When you can't show human compassion at all, and you can only show fear and hatred and anger, you are belonging to the forces of darkness. And people are talking about this difference. More and more people are talking about this. Now, if you decided to sit on the fence, you hear the message, be the light, be love, be compassion, and you refuse that, and you still are unkind to people, you still are negative to people, you still show hatred towards other people because of skin color, because of race, because of nationality, then you automatically belong to the forces of darkness. Now, what's going to happen where we will see this, those who are in the forces of light, their bodies will even live longer. Now, this is something new. And those who continue with the forces of darkness, they will get older quicker. Their bodies will decline quicker. So be careful. If you have negative thoughts against other people, doesn't matter who they are, it will strike against you, against your own immune system, against your own body. So the forces of light are those who show compassion, and by showing compassion and love, it is at the same time a healing medicine for your body. it heals your immune system, and other people will see this in you. All right? So remember, the forces of light as against the forces of darkness, this will be the battle. Okay? So just have a good day, have a grand day. And, let me tell you something about light. Light is a very positive force. Darkness is only the absence of light. All right? It's only the absence of light. So you show your light to the world, and you'll see what happens by just showing love and compassion to others. Okay, all great teachers have said that, have taught this over the years, over the centuries. And you do the same, and you see what happens in your life. Namaste. Have a good day.